Now, today, hello YouTube, now today, I'll be, okay, so at number 5, we have Bosk. Bosk, he's kind of a mixed pack. He's good in some scenarios and horrible in others. Such as when he's being chased, then he's really good. Because he can just like throw Deoxys or throw down his mines, or even both. And then, okay, so then we've got his Predator Instincts. Now this thing is OP as hell. You can just put it in, get thermal vision, be able to see through walls, and just shoot micro grenades. Like, how OP is that? But his gun is very bad up close because it's more of a sniper. And, well, yeah, it's what's known as, like, I would call a tanky sniper, because, well, it's bad up close because of how slow it fires, but it's good as a sniper, and that's what the Predator Instincts are for. And at number 4, we have Kylo Ren. Again, he's sort of a mixed pack. He's good in some scenarios and bad in others. He's good as like a supporting character in Heroes vs Villains for, like, say, Darth Vader, like supporting him. But if you go up against a bunch of heroes with him, he's gonna die. So, yeah, he's in Galactic Assault though, he's pretty good. So, let's talk about his pull. Now, this thing is pretty good. It is, well, good for dealing a bit of damage. It doesn't really deal much like it used to. Like, you have to have harsh pull to deal damage, and it's sort of good. Then we've got his freeze. This thing is, again, pretty good. But his block is bad because Chewbacca can just deal damage on him. And then we've got his frenzy. Now, this thing absolutely sucks. Because if you miss the target, you're just screwed. And you're gonna die. And Kylo Ren has some of the lowest lightsaber damage in the game. So, that's why he's number 4. 3, we have Darth Vader. Now, this guy, in some situations, can be an absolute tank. In others, such as the Galactic Assault, he's a big walking target and is about to die. So, let's talk about his abilities. So, he has a saber throw. Now, this is where he throws his lightsaber in someone's face. Oh, yeah. It's a pretty good way of dealing damage. Yeah, pretty good. Then we have his choke. This is pretty good for, like, Naboo Theed, stuff like that. Because you can just throw them off the edge with the choke. Then we have Focus Rage. This thing just, yeah, he doesn't do any stamina. This thing is really good. And if using Darth Vader, get Dark Lord and Bonus Health. That's why he's number 3. At number 2, we have Darth Maul. Now, this guy can be so good sometimes. Like, say, Naboo, like on Naboo, Kamino, those sort of places, Death Star, just choke him off the edge. And his lightsaber throw is good, because it can, yeah, it does damage on the way back. And then we've got his spin. This thing is really good for getting into situations, getting out of them, and also a way of dealing damage. And yeah, his lightsaber does some of the most damage in the game, I think, because it's like really powerful. And Darth Maul's like an athletic character. You have to keep him on the move, like, so you can't just put him in a scenario because he can't block. So that's why he's number 2. Number 1, we have Emperor Palpatine. Now, this guy is the best villain in the game. When you have the right star cards, he is the absolute flippin' best. Dark Aura, OP as hell. Just put it on, dealing damage to the enemy and slowing them down so you can just get some moves. Like while you're on Dark Aura, you could just chain lightning them. Or electrocute them, then chain lightning. Yeah, and he is so good. His lightning's really good. And also he has some pretty easy milestones to do. And his dodge really good. But with him, you have to either be moving forward in the dash or jumping. So let's talk about his ability. So chain lightning. This is where he just shoots some lightning that can chain onto people and does good damage. It's good after you use electrocute. And speaking of electrocute, it like you stun an enemy in range, and then yeah, that's why I rated him number 1.